Ancient Egypt's rich mythology was intertwined with the animal kingdom, with various creatures symbolizing gods, goddesses, and spiritual concepts. The scarab beetle represented rebirth, the lioness embodied protection, and the falcon personified the sky god Horus. Cats were revered as sacred companions, while jackals guided souls to the afterlife. Crocodiles represented power and fertility. This profound connection between animals and myths reflects the deep spiritual significance placed on the natural world in ancient Egyptian culture. Sacred scarab beetle, Khepri. The scarab beetle, with its life cycle of laying eggs in dung balls and rolling them along the ground, symbolized rebirth and the sun's journey across the sky. It was closely associated with Ra, the sun god. Ancient Egyptians wore scarab amulets made of stone or faience, inscribed with protective symbols, for good luck and afterlife protection. Placed in tombs and on the hearts of the deceased, the scarab amulets ensured rebirth and assisted in the journey to the afterlife. The scarab beetle was a popular motif in Egyptian art, representing transformation and rebirth. If you're enjoying the content we provide and want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, be sure to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Subscribing to our channel helps us grow and ensures you never miss out on the latest content. Sacred Ibis, Thoth. The African sacred ibis, a type of ibis bird, was closely associated with Thoth, the god of wisdom, writing, and knowledge in ancient Egyptian mythology. Thoth was often depicted with the head of an ibis or as a baboon. The ibis symbolized Thoth's attributes of wisdom and intellect, particularly in the domain of writing. The bird's distinctive appearance and graceful posture made it a recognizable symbol of Thoth in Egyptian art and hieroglyphs. The ibis was considered sacred and played a role in religious rituals. It was mummified and buried as an offering to Thoth, and offerings made to the ibis were believed to reach the god. The connection between the sacred ibis and Thoth highlights the reverence for wisdom and knowledge in ancient Egyptian culture. Falcon, Horus. The peregrine falcon held deep symbolism as the representation of Horus, the sky god and protector of the pharaoh in ancient Egyptian mythology. Horus, depicted with a falcon's head, played a crucial role in safeguarding the pharaoh and upholding divine order. The falcon's association with Horus symbolized the pharaoh's legitimacy as a ruler and his connection to the divine. Horus as a falcon also represented solar attributes, embodying the sun's power and majesty. Depicted in art and myth, the falcon's sharp eyesight and swift flight exemplified Horus's role as a vigilant guardian. The falcon's significance represented protection, kingship, and the celestial realm in Egyptian culture. Lioness, Sekhmet. Sekhmet, the lioness-headed goddess, played a prominent role in ancient Egyptian mythology. She was associated with war, protection, and healing. Sekhmet was depicted as a fierce and powerful deity with the attributes of a lioness. She represented both destructive and healing forces, embodying the dual nature of life. Sekhmet was invoked for protection in times of conflict and revered as a goddess of war. Additionally, she possessed healing powers and was associated with medicine. Ritual worship and offerings were dedicated to Sekhmet to seek her protection and appease her wrath. Jackal, Anubis. Anubis, the god of embalming and the afterlife in ancient Egyptian mythology, was commonly depicted with the head of a jackal. Jackals, associated with cemeteries, were believed to guide souls to the afterlife. Anubis played a vital role in funerary practices, overseeing the embalming process and determining the fate of the deceased in the afterlife. The choice of a jackal symbolized Anubis's connection to death and his role as a guide for the departed. Statues and depictions of jackals were placed at tomb entrances for protection and guidance. Offerings and rituals were made to honor Anubis and ensure the favorable judgment of the deceased. The relationship between Anubis and the jackal emphasized his role as a guardian and guide in the journey to the afterlife. Cow, Hathor. Hathor, the goddess of love, beauty, and joy in Egyptian mythology, was symbolized by the cow. She was often depicted as a cow or a woman with cow horns. Hathor embodied qualities of nurturing and motherhood. Her cow symbolism represented her protective and maternal nature. Hathor was associated with music, dance, and celebrations, bringing happiness and abundance to human lives. She had connections to the celestial realm and was worshipped in temples through joyful festivities. Hathor's cow imagery captured her essence as a nurturing and joyful deity, bestowing love, beauty, and happiness upon those who honored her. Crocodile, Sobek. Sobek, the crocodile god of ancient Egyptian mythology, represented fertility, protection, and power. As the controller of the Nile River, he ensured its abundance and regulated its waters, promoting agricultural prosperity. Sobek's association with the Nile linked him to concepts of creation and sustenance. He was also seen as a powerful deity who protected the pharaoh and the kingdom from threats. Temples were dedicated to Sobek, and rituals were performed to honor him and seek his blessings. Sobek's imagery was depicted as a human figure with a crocodile head or as a full crocodile, and crocodile-shaped amulets were used as protective symbols. Cat, Bastet. Bastet, the goddess of home, fertility, and protection in ancient Egyptian mythology, was often depicted as a lioness or a domestic cat. Cats held great significance in Egyptian culture and were considered sacred animals. Bastet represented protection, nurturing, and domestic harmony. Cats were revered for their agility, grace, and independence, and they were believed to possess protective qualities. Bastet's association with cats symbolized her role as a guardian and nurturer. Cats were kept as pets in ancient Egypt, valued for their companionship and ability to keep homes free from pests. Rituals and offerings were made to honor Bastet, and festivals celebrating her were marked by joyous processions. The reverence for cats extended to the mummification of cats as offerings. The association between Bastet and cats emphasized their role in bringing good fortune, protection, and joy to ancient Egyptian society. From the Scarab beetle to the mighty lioness and the wise jackal, we've uncovered the deep connections between these animals and the myths that shaped Egyptian culture. The sacred significance and symbolic power of these creatures have left us in awe of the intricate tapestry woven into this remarkable civilization. It has been an incredible journey of discovery and appreciation for the mysteries and wisdom held within ancient Egypt's animal kingdom. Stay curious and keep exploring.